Hi, everybody. My name is Phil Lean, and I'm one of the senior leaders here at Birchwood. I just wanted to create this short 3-minute video to explain the curriculum pathways, what they are, and what they mean for your child. You'll notice that we've got three pathways. We've got the engagement pathway, the independence pathway, and the aspire pathway. And I'm going to talk about each one of those very briefly in a second. But why have we created these pathways? Well, it's more of an articulation of what we were already doing, and it's to reflect the bespoke approach to our young people's learning and their individual needs. And what you'll find is movement between these pathways is fluent and very much based on the needs of the individual at that time. So, what we've got is the overarching vision for school that an education at Birchwood enables, and it enables them to live independent lives or to maintain their health to fulfill their potential. And that vision is across all of our young people. That is true for everybody at Birchwood. This quote here: we provide a wonderful learning environment and send expert staff who are highly committed to our pupils. An education at Birchwood positively changes children's lives, allowing them to achieve their personal best. Our enables culture embodies our high aspirations and unwavering passion and determination to provide outstanding outcomes for every pupil. That is what we're trying to do. And the pathways is one way in which we are doing that. So what I'd like to show you is you can access these curriculum pathways on the website, and I'm just going to take you there now so I can talk you through each one. So we've got the engagement, independence, and aspire pathway. The engagement pathway is designed primarily for those young people with profound and multiple learning difficulties who need a stimulating sensory curriculum, and it's based around the five key areas. We want this curriculum to ensure that we've got happy, secure, and empowered young people with increased physical mobility, communication skills, and independence. This curriculum is very much rooted in the EHCP outcomes that are translated into those learning intentions from which we build that individualized curriculum for these young people. The independence pathway, so that green section there, is a semi-formal curriculum for those young people who are starting to engage in subject-specific learning. It's still very closely tracked towards their EHCP outcomes, and we want these young people to be independent, happy, and safe young people who've fulfilled their potential and potentially going on to college and further education. Um, the final column there is the Aspire pathway, and the Aspire pathway are for those young people engaging in subject-specific learning. Okay, so this is an adapted version of the national curriculum, whereby students will be assessed against those mastery statements, that key knowledge and skills that we think are important for our young people, and as they move forward to Key Stage 4, looking at qualifications such as entry level or GCSE. Um, it's very much about aspiring for them to move on to a college place or indeed employment. So that is a very brief summary of our curriculum pathways. Um, you can find out what pathway your child is on through speaking to their class teacher or the tutor. It should also allude to it in the curriculum newsletters. But what I would say is if you've got any questions about this at all, please get in touch with your tutor in the first instance. But I'm also more than happy to have a phone call, a Teams meeting when it's safe to do so, a face to face, and just explain this in a bit more detail if needed. Now, it's important to note that although this is how we design our curricula, because it's probably more accurate to say that Birchwood has three curricula instead of one school curriculum to meet the needs of our young people. But also it's important to note that movement between these pathways is very fluid, sorry. And so what that means is a young person might be on the independence pathway for a certain aspect of their learning, but they might be on the Aspire pathway for other parts. And this depends on the young person's need at that moment in time. And we're constantly reviewing and assessing those kind of things. Like I said, if you've got any questions, please get in touch. But I hope this short video just answered some of your questions.